Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. This is number 13, and with this session, we will be discussing bank charges, specifically withdrawal fees. I've seen a lot of people still doing a lot of withdrawals, and I don't know why. Keep in mind that banks specifically charge a lot for cash withdrawals because they try to steer you away from the cash option because cash is risk. And it's the easiest way to lose your money, and that's why they've made so many other functions available, like online functions, even doing payments with your card. There's cash send now, EFTs, so there's a lot of options, and so there's no need actually for doing cash withdrawals. Okay, so you must excuse the background. I don't have my normal background. I don't have my stand, nothing. I've been kicked out of my office living room space because they said Dr. Ali takes preference. So yeah, Dr. Ali apparently has very much power in this household. I'm gonna have to address that with my wife. Because it's wrong that I must be kicked out to move to the kitchen, and I don't have all my tools. But remember, you must use what you have. Okay, it doesn't matter. You won't always have the best cards, but you must work with the cards that you dealt with and make the best of it. So I'm going to try and do that by flipping over and showing you some costings that's involved in bank charges. Okay. So if you look at that, you'll see that bank charges, specifically the withdrawal fees. The nice thing that has happened lately is that the banks have actually they've capped your charges per thousand. It used to be a certain, like, say for instance, R2.20 for the first 100, and then there's an extra charge for each 100 or part thereof. So they've moved away from that. And now they actually have only a part of 1,000 up to 1,000. And you'll see, based on the current 2021 fees, Absa's fee for cash withdrawals is R11.50. Now, whether you withdraw a 10 Rand or 1,000 Rand, it's still R11.50. Capitec is R7.50, FNB 7 Rand, Nedbank 8 Rand, Std Bank 7.50. If you move over up until 2,000, so whether you draw 1,010 Rand or 2,000 Rand, you're still paying that full R11.50 for the next 1,000, and so it goes on. Okay, so what you must keep in mind is to try and make sure that when you're gonna draw cash, either do it in multiples of thousands or close to 1,000 as possible, to make sure you get the most value out of the withdrawal fees. By withdrawing 200, 300, 500 on separate withdrawals, you're actually paying R7.50 for Capitec each time, or R11.50 for Absa each time. So if you split that 1,000 up in 3 withdrawals, and you are an FNB client, you're actually paying 21 Rand for 3 withdrawals, where you could have withdrawn once off 1,000 Rand and only pay 7 Rand. So it's about working smarter with your money and making sure you're utilizing the system as it is. Bank charges will never go away. Keep in mind that this is the reason why banks are moving more online. That's why you have cell phone banking, internet banking. That's why the banks make other facilities available as well. We will talk about those facilities in the next sessions. So keep in mind that withdrawing cash has a huge risk involved. Because if you lose your money, there's nothing the bank can do. Whereas if money is taken from your account fraudulently, then there is somewhat of security that you have regarding your funds because it's being held by the bank. Unless you have been irresponsible with your access details regarding your internet banking and your cell phone banking and your PIN. So keep in mind, these are the charges, and yes, it's a lot, but you need to work smarter to make sure that you utilize it best as possible. Bank charges will never go away. You can forget about that. It will never go away. It's one of the biggest cash influxes for the banks. So if you're not going to be responsible in using your card and how you utilize your account and manage your account, you're going to pay unnecessary fees. These are fees that's at that specific bank's ATM. If you're going to use a different ATM, different bank's ATM to draw your money, for instance, if you are going to withdraw your money from your Absa money from a Nedbank ATM, you're going to pay your R11.50 for your normal charge if you draw R1,000, plus there's an additional fees because you're using a different bank's ATM. Just for that access, if you're withdrawing from a Nedbank, Capitec, FNB, or Std Bank ATM with your Absa card, they charge you a fee because they're giving you access. Okay, so it's important that you realize how much your bank fees are, specifically withdrawal fees. The season is coming up. It's quick to say, let's go draw some money. And then at the end of the month, then we wonder, where did all our money go to? Well, it's withdrawal fees. So keep in mind that we need to be more responsible when we use our bank. Each bank has its own fees. Each bank has its own system. Use the system best as possible. The system will never go away. You can't go into the world without having a bank account. You need a bank account. But it's going to be best to use it best possible, because the fees will never go away. These fees were more in the past. The banks actually brought it a bit down. Like I say, it used to be the R2.20, for instance, per first 100 or part thereof, and then they charge you like R1 or 90 cents or something for every additional R100 or part thereof. So in the past, it used to be cheaper if you like withdraw R500, whereas with now they have a set fee up until 1,000. Okay, but that's why if you withdraw your R1,000, your multiples of R1,000, you're actually benefiting from the bank charges. So work wise with your money. It's very, very important to do that. Okay, to work wise with your money. Then, like I said, I've been kicked out of my office, so I'm using different means. It's important that it doesn't matter which settings you have, whether you are like for now I only have my phone, I have my my notepad, and I have the tablet. It doesn't matter which instruments you have, which tools you have. There's never an excuse not to do what you need to do. Okay, so let's get right to it, to some business mentions as well. So this is JnB. They have a massive price list, but they have a nice variety of services that they offer. So you have gel overlays, acrylic overlays, you have waxing, they have pedicures, waxing combos, lashes, soak off, nail fixes, nail art. Okay, so they have different options available for each person. So your gel overlays, there's the boulder gel overlay, there's gel ombre overlay, there's gel full set, your boulder gel full. Don't ask me what all these things mean. I have absolutely no idea. I'm still learning all these things. I'm not a nail person, but maybe I should make a turn there one time and they must show me, and then we can do a video about that as well, so that I can also learn what I'm actually speaking about. So there are different services that JnB Beauty Box provides. So to make use of these services, you can make a booking at 078 555 0204. I repeat, 078 555 0204. Okay, so that's JnB Beauty Box. So it's important that we mention these businesses as well, and I want to ask you guys, the businesses mentioned, support them. Okay, we need to support local. These are the people that actually that bring the services to us closer to home, instead of having to pay transport or spend a lot of fuel to get to the venue for your service provider. They actually bring their service closer to us. So let's make use of the local businesses and support them. Irrespective of the service that they render, each one has a service that they render, and each one has their part that they bring to the economy to make it easier for us, So I want to urge you guys to always support local, wherever, whenever possible. It's important. We also have another company called 2C, and that is it's like a one-stop auction and online shop. So with their website is www.2see.co.za, and they actually have this online auction shop where you can upload services as well as products. You upload your specs, you upload your price and validity period, and what was your uncle? It's sorted, it's loaded, and there's another possibility of an income stream for selling your products and your services on their site. So it's www.2c, the number 2, see.co.za. So especially if you have products that you want to sell, I have a couple of second-hand goods as well. I want to upload on there and see how it works. And I want to urge you guys as well, if you have products that you want to sell, go to the website and see for yourself how it works. It's easy to upload, and there's another platform made available by 2c.co.za. Okay, so let's make use of the service providers that's in our areas, because they make it easier for us. We don't need to run around like crazy to do the one or the other thing. There's always somebody. So let's make use of them. Then we also have Natalie's Spice Mecca. So she has herbs and spices. There's like bulk orders you can place, and you can contact Natalie on 082-433-1899. 082-433-1899. So there's different kinds of spices, and she also does delivery in the Helderberg area. She also does picnic setups, which is very, very nice. For any occasion, you decide the place, the date, the time, everything, and she will prepare as per your discussion. So it includes the table, the setting, the plates, the ice bucket, pillows, glasses, whatever you need, she sets it up. If you even wanted to organize the food and drinks, she can do that for you as well. Obviously at a bigger fee. But the picnic setup starts from $350, depending on what it is that you specifically want. And you can contact Natalie on 082-433-1899. Then she also has another service that she provides, and that is kiddies parties, and that's the Pamper Me Perfect party. And this is where the kids have like kiddie shampoos on arrival, manis and pedis. There's gift bags available to take home, activities like cake decorating, there's a sweetie bar, costume dress up. So she organizes the whole thing for you. And this is something nice, especially with the season coming up, beautiful weather, and being outdoors. I urge you, make use of Natalie. She will be able to organize, obviously this is more for daughters, your daughter a beautiful, beautiful party, and contact her on 082-433-1899. Okay, and these are some of her posters if you come across it on Facebook. That's the Pamper Me Perfect one. That's the picnic setup. And that's the spice maker. So there's like bulk buy assorted. 12 packets for 100 Rand, 6 packets for 50 Rand. So that's some of the options that's available there for you. Alright. Then we also have Anchor Locksmiths, Yusuf. I've dealt with Yusuf many times. This is a service provider I'm privileged to actually promote. I've known him for years, and you will always be my go-to when it comes to Locksmiths. He's trustworthy, he's reliable, he's dependable. Whether it doesn't matter what time of the day or night, he will make a plan to come to you and he will assist you. And so that 24-hour emergency service, I can promise you, that is valid. That's like truth from the word there. That's truth. Whether it's cars, safes, homes opened, remote controls, transponder keys. I'm telling you now, you give Yusuf a call on 083-522-8525 and he will definitely be able to sort you out. You can locate him in Gordons Bay, shop number 12 next to Postnet, there by the Pick and Pay Center. And there's definitely nobody else I would use. Very, very trustworthy person, and like I say, privileged to be able to promote him as well. Then we also have Scrunch Your Color. Scrunch Your Color has scrunchies, and they have different kinds of satin Alice bands. They have satin scrunchies for toddlers, for teens, for adults. They also have normal material scrunchies and satin material and normal material headbands. So scrunchies are back, and they have a massive variety, different beautiful colors, different sizes. So they have colors to fit every outfit, every occasion. So give Akila a call on 083-652-8027. Scrunch Your Color. Akila 083-652-8027. Then we also have Levende Dienste. This one. Levende Dienste is the wheelie bin cleaning experts. Okay, so as you can see there, their weekly clean is 130 Rand per month. Their fortnightly clean is 80 Rand per month. So they also do, they can also do your walls and your paving with a high pressure cleaner, just to clean that as well. So give Ulrich a call on 078-586-0345. What's nice about them is they've kept their prices the same since beginning of 2020. There's been no change to it. He's the guy of the community. He will always try to give the best price possible, to keep it affordable for everybody. Professional service, like it says there, it's a hands-on job. He's always involved. He's there, and he makes sure that the service is done in a professional manner. So definitely somebody you can depend on. Keep in mind, especially now with the heat, bins become very clogged up with bacteria and germs because of the sun. Because it's closed the whole time, and there's a lot of different stuff that we throw in our bins. So they use environment-friendly chemicals, which is good for the planet. So by utilizing their service, must be germ infection. I'll need Levende Dienste to come and sort out my phone, please. I think it has some germs. Bring your environment-friendly products with, please, and come and sort out my phone. I'll really appreciate it if you can come and help me out with that, buddy. Ulrich, call him on 078-586-0345. Okay, so these are the business mentions, and with these sessions I charge 10 Rand per session. These sessions are being shared on, obviously, my Facebook page, Admin Headache Solutions. I share it like at least 30 to 45 groups. I share it on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Business, YouTube, and my WhatsApp status. So these sessions are distributed on 7 social media platforms to give you the best value for your 10 Rand. People asking why do you charge so little? Because it's part of the local business support program. It's to support you. Okay, it's not to make money, it's to support you. All I want is if I can just cover my cost for the lives, I'm happy. It's not about making money. That's why the Admin Headache Solutions slogan is relationships above money. Because I value relationships more than the money. That's why it's not about the money. It doesn't always have to be about the money. Money can always come in other forms, but we need to be there to help each other and assist each other and support each other. And that's the main reason for the local business support program. And with this program, I assist local businesses in our area with free marketing posters, free social media marketing, and free business advice. On this platform, I do the business advice, and I give them the opportunity with business mentions. I'm also giving the opportunity for business interviews. The reason for that is I've noticed that people tend to make use of service providers that they know and trust. And if we, with these interviews, I want to try and bridge that gap so that consumers can know who you are, what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. What are the challenges you're facing, where you see yourself in the next few years, what are you giving back to the community. If they have an idea of who you are and your values and what you stand for, and more detail regarding your business, your services, or your products, that would hopefully urge them more to make use of your services and purchase your products. When you don't know somebody, then somebody normally vouches for that person. If somebody doesn't know me and somebody else refers them to me, they don't come to me because they trust me. They don't know me at all. They come to me because they trust the person that has referred them. And with this, I want to somewhat bridge that gap to give people a bigger insight of who you are, what your business does, why you're doing it, with the hope that to create more trust in your business, your services, your products, and ultimately that can convert into sales and income. Doesn't matter how many times you market, how many times you put your stuff on social media, whichever platform. If people don't know who you are, if people can't feel that they can trust you, then it's basically almost senseless, because there needs to be some element of trust involved, and that's what I'm going to try and create. So it's 100 Rand per session, maximum an hour. And with that session, then we will go into you deeper into your company based on those questions I just mentioned. And let's see if we can try and build that foundation of trust into your company so that people can know who you are. And when I'm sharing it on all those 7 platforms, people would get a better idea of who you are and what you stand for. And like I say, hopefully to convert to sales. So I want to thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. There will be more business mentions coming up very, very soon. This is not the end of it. There's always more. So that's why I'll be trying to do more sessions, probably moving up to 2 or 3 a day. I don't want to do too many mentions in the one. I want to limit the mentions and do more sessions to keep it shorter. So I want to thank you for your time. Appreciate it. I want you to keep well. If you have any other questions, any specific kind of topics you want me to dig into, currently I'm doing the bank charges. I'll be moving more into like EFTs, the immediate payments from specific banks, the different deposit fees. A lot of people are doing deposits instead of EFTs. Why? I don't know. Because deposits, then the other person needs to pay a fee who you're depositing the money into. You might think you're depositing 1,000 Rand, but actually they're paying a fee as well, so they're not getting the full 1,000. But we'll dig into that a bit more. So thank you for your time, and like I say, use what you have. So tonight I was kicked out because of Dr. Ali. I'll probably have to see and do my sessions at a more convenient time, not to disrupt the family. So thank you for those that tuned in, and have a blessed evening further and a week further, and I will definitely do some more sessions. Thank you so much.